Hello, thanks for having me.
How are you doing? Because we met last year in
Yeah.
Brighton on a similar festival to this one, The Great Escape.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
It was great, but it was
Yeah.
during the summer. It was May. It was hot in Brighton as well, where you played. Now you're in misty Groningen. How was your day today?
It was all right. It was a little bit hectic. Yeah, the flight was delayed by a couple hours, but we're here. It's very foggy, so I've not really seen anything yet, but I'm sure it's lovely.
So now you're in Groningen. You haven't seen anything of this city, but is it so important to be here for you? Why is it so important to play festivals like this?
I mean, for me personally, I just love like meeting lots of other artists from all different parts of the world. And just being in front of audiences that you wouldn't normally get to go in front of, really. So yeah, it's great.
And it's great that you're here in the Netherlands because you've been here sometimes as yourself, but now you're playing shows as Fiona-Lee.
I know. It's mad. It really is mad. I feel very grateful because, I don't know, it's just weird how this happens. But yeah, it's been really exciting. So.
Was this the goal, to play some shows abroad when you started out as a musician?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely part of the goal. I mean, I've always wanted to play as many places as possible, really. So yeah, when it starts to happen, it's just like, this is so cool.
What is the biggest goal now? Because you played loads of shows last year. You did it with your guitar. Now you're playing shows. Sometimes as a band. I've seen the footage of you and the band for the BBC, I guess.
Yeah. So we did like a BBC session, which was so much fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess a big goal for this year is getting a really solid band that I can actually start touring with live. Because we've not done any live gigs yet. It was just a session, but yeah, so that's the plan.
That's the plan. You did get a band because we talked about it last year. You were gathering a band together.
Yeah.
How was it to form this band you played a session with?
Oh my God, it was so much fun. I honestly just felt like, I just feel so much more complete now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's just a lot. It's just a much more, I don't know, it's like a wholesome experience to play with other people. And yeah, it's just really nice and everyone's great. So yeah.
And the great thing about your music is that you tell stories about your life. Most of the stories aren't the best, I guess. You didn't get the best experience in the music business for a while.
Yeah, I definitely had a rough start. I could say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think writing for me is such a therapeutic and it's just a way for me to process what I've experienced. So it kind of just makes sense for me to write about that because there's, some of the things that happened have really shaped me into who I am today. So, it's kind of hard to not write about those specific things.
Yeah. But how do you keep it safe for yourself now? Because how do you set your boundaries in a hard business like the music business?
What you mean is in terms of like working with people?
Everything,
I think a big part of it is just now I know to listen to my gut. And that my gut's always right, and it's always been right. It's just that I haven't listened to it in the past. So yeah, that's just a big part of it, really, and knowing who are the right kinds of people to surround myself with. And yeah, everything is great now.
That's fine. That's good to hear
hopefully.
because exactly. And you get now 3 songs. There are 3 songs of Fiona-Lee out in the world.
Yeah.
We can't wait to hear more. How often did you get asked this question? Where is everything? Where is the music?
Yeah, quite a bit. I mean, before I released the first song, like it was because I've been doing this since I was like 16.
Yeah.
And, people from like my hometown have been keep bugging me. They were keep bugging me. Yeah, to release music, and when it's finally out. It's like, yay! You can stop asking me now. But yeah.
And now we are in 2025. You're playing a showcase festival tonight. It's different from any other gig because there are people standing like this with their arms over each other with a notebook and stuff like that.
How it's gonna be?
Sometimes.
Oh, God.
Sometimes.
Okay.
How do you win them over? What is the Fiona-Lee power in 2025?
Oh God, that's such a hard question. I don't know. I've not really done any gigs yet in 2025, but I think just try and be myself. Try and just be friendly and. That's such a hard question.
Listen to your guts.
Yeah, listen to my gut. That's the one.
Now it's time to listen to your music because I love Wake Up When I'm Sad.
Oh, thank you.
What is the story about it? What can you say about it before we play it on the Dutch radio station here?
It's a song. It's about a lot of different things, but I guess it's generally. I wrote it it was very much like just me processing a lot of things, a lot of like anxieties and insecurities that I hadn't fully been aware of, I think. And yeah, it's just about, it's in the title, just waking up and feeling really sad, and because of all of these things that have happened. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that.
Hopefully we can get some new releases with the title I Am So Happy Today.
One day. I'm hoping that myself.
You're now off to play the show in Groningen. You're late on, I think at 1 a.m. in the morning. But that's good, because I'm finished with this show at 1 a.m. and I'm on the bike to your show because I want to see you again.
Amazing.
Fiona, thanks for coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.